Hi Libra, this is Griselle with Psychic MD, and I wanted to do your September reading. This is going to be a general reading. It will also include some love facts for those of you interested in that sort of stuff at the end. All right. So let's find out what September has for my gorgeous Libras. I love Libra. I love Libra, and I've got 3 cards out already. Let's find out what's going on. The Ace of Wands. This could be some fiery movement. New beginnings. I see this book being open and it blossoming and blooming. You can have a lot of like mental brain fog about not being sure what is going on. I'm hearing signing on the dotted line. Look at her dress. And with this book and the Ace, it's a beginning of learning, beginning of maybe school. Some of you guys are going back to school. Back to high school, college, higher learning, any other institution that is just teaching you what you need to know. And I think that it's going to be gorgeous and thriving for you. It's going to help you get out of this mental fog, mental haze, mental, like everything is just so, where did time go type thing. I'm feeling that vibe. I feel like it's going to help you grow in so many different ways. You could be renewing a love or friendship from... something from before. It doesn't have to be like a person. It could be renewing a love for something that you once learned a long time ago and you're returning back to, or like you studied it in middle school, high school, and then you picked it back up because you really enjoy it. Okay. The 4 of Swords. This is about having a vacation of rest. So this involves being in a resting pose. Maybe you've taken some time off. Maybe this is your summer vacation ending. For some of you guys, this is like the written word, the spoken word, communication that has kind of fallen off the wagon while you just took some time for a break. And you are kind of in repose, just on the verge of starting all over again, okay? For others of you, you're looking at going on a vacation. I'm not jealous. Ace of Pentacles, another new beginning. So you are going to put in a lot of time, energy, effort. I think that you're looking at long-term gratification, things that take time to bloom. You're aware that it needs sun, that it needs rain, that it needs some wind to get them roots growing really nice and deep so they don't just topple over. And once again, I feel a lot of brain fog. I feel a lot of like I can't get a clear mind, can't wrap my head around things, and I feel like you're being forced to think again, to pick up again, to get out of all this cloud energy. And one thing I am going to say is, you know that they've been spraying chemicals out in the sky for years and years, talking chemtrail theory, one of those. And so Libra, a lot of that has left a lot of us feeling like brain fog, like we can't just think clearly at all. A lot of the foods that we're ingesting are chemically treated, altered, modified, and give us the same effect and even worse. We won't continue going there, but you understand what I'm talking about. But now you want to see what is going to grow and thrive for you, and that's where you're headed. So something that you're super excited about, and also something that's going to bloom. For Cups, a lot of reunions, getting together with friends, with family, with people at school, because we're looking at higher learning. Even if you're only doing Zoom or whatever online classes, it's being able to communicate with people that have like the same ideas or that can generate an excitement. I don't know. I feel like a party vibe. 3 of Cups is celebratory, getting together with people. I'm seeing these people in yellow. Okay, so this is solar plexus energy. This is like who you really are, what you really desire, and what you want to move towards. And you know yourself quite well. I like that. I like it. I like it. I see circles. So you're going to expand your circle and keep your circle even tighter. What I mean by that is kind of like a lasso. You kind of draw people to you because of like who you are, what you like to do. And whereas your circle might be small now, you might be drawing more people towards you, but it's still going to be in close proximity, okay? If that makes sense. Like more people in your personal circle, but still close to you. So you're not just like, oh, hey, everybody's welcome. You're like a select few. Maybe you had like 2 close friends, and then now you're going to find, you know, 6 more people that you're going to draw close to you. That kind of a thing. Similar interest, similar passions, similar, you guys are like from the similar era. It could be your age group. The world. Look at this, how gorgeous. My new cards, I love them. Libra. So we have here the world. This is talking about endings. Look, this is talking about my world has been small, no more. My world is larger. I wear the world. I am the world. Opening up your energy to the cosmos, to vibration, to a whole different scenario than you ever have before. I feel like also speaking your truth more than you have in a long, long time. And I feel like that comes about because you have the support system, the clarity, the brain fog that is actually quite leaving, which I'm really good to hear. Watch what you intake, what you ingest, says the person who just had a slice of pizza. I know, but I'm telling you, this is what Spirit says. You could have fascination with maps, with travel, with exploring the world, okay? The world, the new world, not the world as we've known it, as we've been told, but exploring new ideas. That's going to really open things up for you. The 6 of Wands here. So I've got the 6 of Wands. This is about being victorious, about learning how to harness energy to move and propel you forward. This is about a lot of sudden movements. The hummingbird, we know hummingbirds come on everywhere, and they don't necessarily, they're hard to see and hard to follow. So it could be that you have just a really agile mind, or that you're super social and you're just kind of getting everywhere, getting into everything, and that's good. You do you. Now, what I did not notice on here is, yeah, this lady is controlling where the hummingbird goes to carry her forward. So you're going to be controlling like your modes of transportation, or however you get around. This could be like via the web as well. Controlling that to be able to maneuver you in a really good auspicious position to head away from the fog, because this hummingbird looks like it's leaving the fog and headed towards a blue background. And purple could be your favorite color, or one of your favorite colors. And then what I didn't notice right here is among these leaves, they have birds perched on top of this, like, it looks like a morning glory or a flower. I don't know what it is, but it's a very beautiful flower. So you've got birds that you're taking with you that are hitchhiking essentially. 4, 5, 6. You could have, well, that's 6 of Wands. You could have people supporting you, people cheering you on, that kind of a thing. But in some ways you feel like you're carrying them. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles. You're going to make slow and methodical progress forward, headed forward. This is about your freedom. Your freedom is yet unseen. It hasn't really manifested. This is like the horse typically was a vehicle of old, the mode of transportation, that kind of a thing. And I feel like you're creating something totally different. Like the way that you travel, the way that you view things and see things, maybe even see the world is a little bit like Google Maps. I could just go somewhere and go through there and like really dig it into that one, you know, obscure area and get a feel for it and have an adventure in that way. But I feel like whatever you're doing, you're taking your time, you're methodical, and you are really taking your time to invest in these things, okay? While people cheer you on, by the way, which is, oh my gosh, 5 of Wands. So this could be battles, this could be checkmate, this could be competition for your attention, your time, your energy, whatever the case may be. Could be affected, right? And so her beautiful gown is actually a checkerboard. And I think that you're really strategic in thinking about your moves. Libra, you're thinking about like what's going to generate the movement that you want, the longevity that you want, set you up for what is going to bloom for the things to come that you want. The Wheel of Fortune, things are turning around for you very well, quickly. You have all the cogs placed exactly how you want them in order to be able to adjust the outcome and affect your heart as well. So I think, you know, like in this case, you want to be true to your heart, true to what you want. You know it's going to take time, but with each and every card that you placed, it's methodical. Your advice right now is to have balance, emotional balance, mental, spiritual balance, and don't try to blow hot one way or another. Really keep your wits about you, okay? So you are under the umbrella of protection. On the top of your mind might be security, like your home security. Home security. So some of you guys might be concerned with theft. That sounds really weird, but for September, just want to watch out for theft. Double check your home security, make sure everything is correct. Cameras are facing the way they need to be, that your doors are locked properly, all of those things, that your vehicle is locked up, any kind of security. But what I initially started to say is you're under this umbrella of security. And yet you're opening things up for different little elements and animals, things that most people cannot see as of yet. You have a lot of transformation. You have things that are actually leaving your life that is going to be making you sad, make you really pensive, and other things that you have in your hand that's going to make you pensive as well. So a lot of thought, a lot of energy within your mind, but trying to keep your balance through it all, okay? I have a lot of greens present there. And yellows, so speaking your truth, speaking what it is that you desire, you love, and things like that are going to be really important because it's connected to your solar plexus and your heart chakra, okay? So next I have the Two of Pentacles here. We are juggling a little bit, maybe a little tension here, a little tension there. Maybe you have two jobs. Maybe you're trying to balance work and school. Maybe you're trying to balance family and school, or a love relationship and family. Whatever two important things are in your life, you're going to be trying to juggle those. One thing that I do see here is the infinity symbol. She's harnessing, and she's actually on top of a building. So whatever you're building, you want this to last for a long time. You also want it to be a protection for your future. So maybe you're looking at, you know, what you're choosing to do as far as a career and goals, and you're going to college. Maybe you're looking at what you are building and investing as far as your current job, and is it going to last, and you want that umbrella to protect you. Okay, that all makes sense to me. And the last card on there is the Three of Pentacles. So you're going to achieve a lot of cooperation. I feel like creativity. I feel like you're reinventing. You are rebuilding. Hold on, that's not the card I wanted. You are rebuilding. Look at all these buildings. You are rebuilding. Okay, see how they painted the brick wall or bricks and made flowers out of it. And so I think that you are going to be making things new again from old stuff, almost like recycling ideas into a newer version of things. And isn't that exactly what we're doing with our current world, right? Recycling and changing things up, breaking down establishments and revamping them to suit something more modern and more cohesive and more authentic than it has been, less authoritarian. Interesting. I feel like some souls are headed that way, less authoritarian. People are thinking outside the box, and the people that are conforming more to rules and regulations, the dogma that's been able to spread, and the fear factor, those people are more traditionalist and trying to hold on to more of an idea that things are going to go back to the way they used to, and they're just not. You can see it all around you. Four of Pentacles, you're keeping under lock and key your political ideas, your ideas about the state of the world, your idea about how the world is headed, your very emotions. You're keeping close your home, very protective of your home. Your home life, your home can be your body as well, but you're, you know, protecting, under lock and key, something about protecting your home. So make sure that you're locking your doors and allowing only people that you trust in your home. Kind of a weird message, but I'm getting it for you guys. Libra, if you like my readings, please do give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Also, Libra, I'm going to be opening up my website the middle of September this month, so keep an eye open for it. The description box below is going to actually tell you a little bit more about it, okay? So, yeah, Five of Cups. Feeling a little bit of sadness, Libra. Libra, I want you to definitely trust your intuition right now. There's a lot going on, a lot hidden behind the curtain. You have all these emotions. And maybe you're not really sure why you have these emotions. It's a good idea to express them. She's wearing what looks to me like an ammonite crystal on her throat chakra, for those of you that are in that. For others of you, this is behind the scenes, behind the stage, and you know that a lot is happening behind the scenes. You're not talking about it. Maybe it's making your stomach just kind of feel messed up, kind of churn. Tons of emotion, a lot of water, a lot of depth. But I feel like you have a little smile here, like it's going to be okay, because when it gets revealed, it's going to be a good thing. So you're anticipating good things. And that is good. It just still could be making you nervous. Romance. Moving on. Libra romance. For those of you in a partnership situationship, okay? Complicationship, I've got the Two of Cups. You seeing eye to eye. You being vibrationally very similar to this other person. Even if you're just like emotionally connected to someone, this is what this talks about. Some of you guys can be thinking twin flame energy if you're into that thing. I feel like personally we have different soulmates. It doesn't have to be any one person. Now, polar opposite, I'm feeling. This person can be totally different than you, but on the inside you guys are two peas in a pod. When you speak, you can finish each other's sentences. You totally get the other person. Okay, Libra. So those of you in a relationship, complicationship, situationship, what's going on with Libra, please? Ten of Cups, completely happy. This is emotional happiness, contentment. There is an actual rainbow protecting them. And I think that you're still waiting for things to unfold in some ways, but this person, you know that they're your person, and you feel solid. You can navigate the waters. You guys communicate well, emotionally, vibrationally. A lot of fulfillment energy there. And you're looking at maybe what is over the rainbow. And it's like, well, yeah, this is fulfillment, but we all need that next step, don't we? We're always kind of waiting for a little bit better, a little bit more. That's how humans are made anyways, I think. Okay, so what about this? Okay, maybe being a little bit in your head. So be careful that you're not stuck in your head. Go ahead and let your guard down. You have the wings to fly, which means that you can really aspire and do a lot of what you think you can do or what you're wanting to do. What's holding you back is really your own mind, Libra. Okay, Libra in love. Those of you who do not have a partner, are not in a situationship, relationship, or otherwise, who have maybe nobody in sight. Single Libras, what's going on with you, please? Well, look at that. This is probably my favorite tower out of all the decks I've had so far. She is actually holding on to an old order, old establishment thing that she like loved. So obviously it's gonna be she, he, but this is clinging to ideas of the past, things that maybe you have built, relationships perhaps that you may have had. And I actually kind of see this like giving a hug to what is crumbling around you, which is you're going to be single no more. I feel like if you want a relationship, it's right there for you. You might be saying to me, I'm Libra and I really enjoy my time alone, even though I love having a significant other. Or I'm Libra, I really enjoy making all the decisions in my own life and having all that alone time. But I know that in order to welcome a new person in my life, I have to be able to share that time with them as well. So your world you're building, as you've known it, in your singlehood is going to be crumbling. I have a stalemate for some of you guys. It could be concerning someone that you haven't talked to in a long time. That maybe when you parted ways, and it was with a fight, okay, with an argument, with a, you know what, I just don't agree, we're not going to talk anymore. Maybe you saw each other and there was like this big pregnant silence and you didn't just discuss it anymore. This could be about nesting. Maybe you had a fight about dating, about being a part of each other's lives, and you could not agree at that point in time. Interesting. Let me know if this is ringing a bell. So the King of Cups, I feel like this is you, dear Libra. A ton of emotion, a lot of depth of emotion, and moving on. And you're keeping your mouth silent. You dress very, very different. It's very magnetic, and it's like very minimalistic, but eye-catching. Like, you like quality over quantity type thing. Okay, a lot of emotion. If you're looking for a partner, this can also be a partner coming towards you that has a lot of emotion, that can actually offer you real emotion. They're just a little bit in their head and they don't really know. You may have like blown their mind with how deep this connection is going to be. Knight of Wands, you also have someone here that wants time with you, but they're definitely not in it to win it. This is in and out energy, like fiery passion, and then rushing away, running off. They value their freedom more than a connection at this point in time. The Knight of Wands is, I'm hearing the word looking glass as well. This could be about them discovering who they are when they try to form partnerships and stuff. It just gives them a look in the mirror and then they run. So the next I have for you could be drawing a Capricorn towards you, but this is a Devil energy. And with this, it's perhaps a connection over the internet, over the web. This is a beautiful mushroom dress. And so we are looking at things that capture, that hold, that ensnare. The World Web. I'm thinking of clinginess. It could be somebody that's just too clingy to you, or vice versa. They're clingy, you're clingy to them. I also see two cherries. They could be, I don't know, into retro style or anything like that, or like cherries, or they could be thinking it has to be in mint condition. And they have to be very, your partner has to be in mint condition, you know? So whatever that means to you, they could have vehicles that they're into and their cars are in mint condition, things like that. So Seven of Pentacles, you're gonna decide and think about these possibilities, because I see at least 3 different prospects for you. And then the one that you is gonna come back into your life from the past that maybe you're at a stalemate or just don't talk to anymore, or haven't talked to in some time. So you have a lot of people around you, and you are going to really sit with it and think about, is it worth my time, energy, my money? Maybe I have better things to do. Maybe, you know, this apple is like cut in half. Do I want to share my proceeds of what my time, my energy, love, attention, devotion? And if I do, with these seeds, are these seeds gonna propagate? Can I build, you know, or can I garden new trees out of them and grow? Will it grow into something beautiful? I don't think you're looking at momentary satisfaction. I think you're looking at longevity. So with that, I will leave you. And again, much love to you. Do give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Namaste.